Friends, in this video, I'd like to do a machine on the Vulnhub, which is Momentum 2, which link will be added into the description section below so that you can download it. This machine, I think from my point of view, is very difficult, especially getting the initial foothold on the target. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. I do appreciate your help and support. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. As you can see, I used the NetDiscover utility to identify the IP address of the target as 252. Then we can do the mmap scanning, of course, to save time. I've already done the mmap scanning earlier. Maybe I can zoom in the terminal so you can see what's going on. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, and then use the option of -p- to do the comprehensive scan. And then output the result into this file. And then I use the uppercase P and N not to do the live testing for the target. The IP address has been changed a bit. From the mmap scanning, we can tell that the target has two open ports. The first one is 22, which is running as SSH service or secure share service, and also the version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability. The second one, or the last one, is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information, which is Apache 2 as normal. So what we are going to do next, we need to do enumeration both manually and automatically with the HTTP service. So let's launch our browser to do the manual enumeration first. And we can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. There's some pictures. And as usual, we can check the source code of this page. And nothing very important. And now we go back to the home page of this site. The three pictures, of course, we can download all of them onto the Kali Linux or local machine to analyze, to see whether there are any hidden message inside in those pictures. However, we cannot find such information at all. To save time, I will not do that because I have already demonstrated this technique earlier or in other videos if you have already followed my channel. So next we need to check whether this site has robots file. Not found. Next, we can use GoBuster, maybe not GoBuster. We need to use Nigato to do the enumeration first. Nigato is so useful, we must have this utility at hand to do the web application enumeration because it can display or retrieve information about the web application, which includes like version information, the header information, and also common files or directories, although it's built in the word list is a bit small. In this case, we cannot find anything interesting from the Nigato. Next, we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration and use option of W to specify the word list. Of course, I always use the dearbuster as my word list. Directory, medium. And we can use X option to specify the extensions. For example, PHP, back, text, HTML. Let's press enter. As you can see, we got some files and directories. The menu directory, we do not need to care about this one. Also, it's the same for the GS and IMG directory. So let's take a look at one by one. For example, the first one is Ajax. I think you know what the Ajax means, right? PHP. However, nothing returned from the target. Next, dashboard. Dashboard, HTML. Yeah, even this page allow us to upload the file. Of course, it's so natural to know whether we need to upload reverse shell file. I mean the PHP reverse shell file. And I've already got the file ready, as you can see here. So now we go back the browser and browse and select the file what we are trying to upload. Upload. However, file not uploaded. We click OK and check the source code of this page. I think there must be some JavaScript code involved, right? So maybe I can check the source code of this page. There is one main.js. We click on that. So this one, format data. We create the object and append the file, and we'll launch or trigger the XML HTTP request or post, and we'll post the data to this file. So I think the dashboard.html has some collection to the ajax.php file, right? Now this one, this ready state is equal 4 and the status is 200. If response is equal to 1, and then we'll display or print upload successfully. Otherwise, we'll alert file not uploaded. So I think from the JavaScript, we can tell that there must be some filtering in place. So we need to, of course, you can try to upload the picture with the extension like GPG or PNG. You will not succeed. And also you can try other ways. You can get some, hack tricks from the internet. However, this would be very, very difficult. So this is the reason why I mentioned this machine is a bit difficult or very difficult at this point. So how to do? Actually, we need to do the directory enumeration again with more options. Let's go back to our GoBuster. Actually, we need to put another extension option, PHP, back. Otherwise, this machine would be very complicated to penetrate into. All right? Of course, I think you know that I have already done so many CTF-like machines. This is the first time I use the option of the php.back, actually. Anyway, we just press enter. I think you can get this file. So we can copy this file name and access this file by browser. As you can see, we got down this file from the target. And also, sorry, I missed this directory. Yeah, nothing there, empty for this directory. So now we go back to our, maybe I can quit from the GoBuster session, and then we can move, download it, Ajax to the current working directory, and then we can cut out this PHP code. The boss told me to add one more uppercase later at the end of the cookie. I think this must be cookie, right? And we need to add the cookie. This should be the parameter name. And if has this parameter, and then we'll check if the post has another parameter secure, and the value should be this one. Another very important point I'd like to raise with you is this one. You know, when I did the machine, I thought this is valid. However, it's not. This is VAL1D, 1, not I. So this is very important. Otherwise, you cannot make a successful exploitation and valid. If the secure option is set to valid or VAL1D, and then we can upload PDF, PHP, or text file. Okay? Remember, success upload returns 1. I think from the JavaScript, we have already know that if successful, upload, if successfully, and then we'll return the 1, right? We'll return response would be 1. So for now, we have already know the mechanism adopted by the dashboard.html, and then we can intercept the request and then manipulate the request to upload our PHP reverse shell. So how to do? We need the help of the proxy, Fox proxy, and then we can set the proxy to BurpSuite, and then we can launch our BurpSuite Community Edition. Next, start. Proxy. Make sure the intercept option is on, and then we can browse and upload the file again. And this one we can send the request to intruder. As you can see over here, we can clear all existing dollar. And then for now, of course, we need to do some manipulation. As you can see here, we need to add the admin in the cookie. So how to do? We can, or maybe, no, not this one. Maybe we need to go back to the proxy. So for now, we need, first of all, we need to add the cookie in the header section. So how to do? At the moment, there is no cookies. So now we can add, the name should be admin, and the value should be this one. Of course, we need to make a fuzzing or brute force to get to know the last letter. We can copy and add. All right. Of course, this is encoded in URL. I think we do not need to encode anyway. And also we need to add another parameter in the request body. And the name is secure. Maybe the copy and the paste way is the safest way. Secure, and the value should be this one, this word. At, as you can see, At the end, we add another parameter and its corresponding value in the body, in the request body. So then next we can send this request to intruder. Intruder, yeah, this one I think we do not need to encode, make URL encode. So we just make a copy of this string and paste in here. And we need to make intrusion or intruder or brute forcing. And we can, here we can add the dollar. All right. I think we have already configured the request, including header and body properly. Next, we need to set the payloads. And the payload type should be simple list from 1 to Z, okay? So we need to generate the list of the letters from A to Z. And we can use the shell script for this purpose to generate the letters. Which one? Yeah, list one. Of course, this one is very simple shell script. We just do loop and echo each element in the loop. All right. So now we just run this shell script. We got the all letter. We can copy and we can paste in here. All right. Maybe this one. Okay. So now I think it's good enough to start attack. This is another difficulty with this machine. Normally, we can differentiate the response by the length of the response, right? However, this is not standard in this case to get the expected payload. For example, the length, although this one is different. However, from response, the 0 means failed. So we need to check manually one by one. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. As you can see, when the letter is R and then response code is 1. So it means that the cookie, the end letter of the cookie should be R. Actually, we have already uploaded the PHP reverse shell code onto the target. So now I think we can close up this BurpSuite. And then we can set up the listener first by netcat. So where the uploaded files would be? Do you remember the OS directory? OS directory. The proxy, we need to turn off the proxy and then refresh. As you can see, this file is uploaded earlier. So now we just click this file or access this file to get a reverse shell. As you can see over here, we have already got the shell which originated from the target. Of course, we need to spawn the bash session. Python import pty spawn bin bash. Next, we need to do the local enumeration to elevate a privilege. First, we can go to the home directory. There are two users. The first one, Asena. Here we got the password reminder. Even now, we can retrieve the user flag. And then we can get out the password reminder. text. As you can see, we got the password. Of course, this one should be star. And I need to confirm. Maybe we can use SSH to log in to the target, right? So we can copy the file name. And IP address of the target. Maybe I need to make the terminal to be bigger. And then we can copy the password. And followed by star or asterisk. We can copy and paste in here. As you can see, we are successfully logged in as user Asana. Next, we need to get our privilege escalated. How to do? First of all, we need to check the ID information. Nothing important. And next, we need to check a sudo to see whether we can run sudo, the current user. It can. As you can see, we can run this Python 3 script without supplying the password of root user. So first of all, we need to check the permission of this Python script. From the permission setting, we can know that the current user doesn't have a permission or right to modify this Python script. So next, we need to review this Python script. As you can see, import the random module, OS module, suppress. This module can run or execute command. Print something, and this is the characters seed. Enter the seed, random.seed is equal seed cookie, and do some loop and print, and then run the command echo. So I think for this line has command injection vulnerability. So how to do? We can use sudo, and then we can copy the entire path, and we can, for example, we need to do the command injection. Netcat to spawn another shell. We can use different port number. Maybe we can open up another tab. Sudo. Now we go back this shell. Press enter. As you can see, we got another shell or collection, and we can make it better. Import pty spawn bash session. As you can see, we have already become root user. Next, we can navigate to root directory, and then we can retrieve root flag without any issue here. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.